Hi friends, welcome back to Simply Our Home. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Amy and welcome. Before you go, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 4 new Christmas DIYs for your home. This first Christmas DIY is one that you can use your old wall art pieces or frames from your home to repurpose them. You can find great pieces for this at Goodwill, Dollar Tree, or even a thrift store. This is the plaque that I'll be using, and I love it because of the wood frame. I'm going to first start by removing the wooden piece from the back so that I can remove the metal center. Now that that's been removed, I'm going to use this thin plywood that I had my hubby cut to size and paint with a gray chalk paint. So to keep it in place, I'm just going to secure it down with my hot glue gun. I'm going to use these wooden sticks that I found at Hobby Lobby, or better yet, you can search your backyard for some that are free, that I'll be using to make the trunks for my 3 Christmas trees. Now I'm using 3, but you could totally customize this to fit your frame size by adding as many or as little as you like. For my first tree, I'll be using these feathers that I got off of Amazon. I can link these exact ones down in the description box, but I know that you can pick these up from any craft store too. All I'm doing is gluing them down in a triangle shape, layering from the bottom to the top, and adding to any bare areas. I love the look of these feathers for a winter tree. It gives me all the feels of a freshly fallen, thick, heavy snow on a wispy pine tree. To the top of the tree, I cut the last feather to make a point and placed it on the very top to cover all the quills underneath. So here it is finished. It is the first of the 2 types of trees we'll be making for this DIY Christmas art piece. Up next, I'm using this string to make the branches for the second tree. What is great about this DIY is that you can use whatever color string that complements your decor. We'll be using this string to create mini tassels that will make up the individual branches of the tree. To make the tassels, I'll wrap the string around 3 fingers and about 8 times as seen here. Again, you can make the tassels thicker by wrapping more times, or long or shorter by how many fingers you wrap. This is a great art project to do with your kiddos too. So get the whole family involved on this one. Once you're satisfied with the length and thickness, gently remove the string from your fingers, tie the top, weave the scissors into the loops, and cut it to create the ends of the tassel. You may need to give the tassels a haircut to even it all out, but it's all good. I'll show you one more so you get a better idea. Now that my tassels, 12 in all for my tree, are ready to go, it's time to start gluing them down. On your bottom row, start by gluing from the center, then moving outwards. This will help to keep the tree more symmetrical. Then continue up row by row, subtracting 1 or 2 tassels as you go, making sure to overlap the underneath row. It's super simple, but the final look of the tree is amazing. My third tree, I'm marrying the first tree to finish up this DIY Christmas wall art. Remember, you can make one of these trees or add as many as you like. It's all up to you. I know the perfect place that I'll be hanging this, so be sure to subscribe down below so you can see where I decorate with this piece in my home for this Christmas. Here is the piece all finished and a sneak peek of the DIYs that are still to come. This second Christmas DIY also involves repurposing, but this time it's with an old ornament and an old sweater, which can be found almost anywhere. Taking the sweater, you'll need to cut 4 1 to 1.5 inch pieces that are long enough to wrap around your ornament. After removing the metal hanger, start by gluing the sweater pieces to the top, making sure to wrap around the ornament in the same plane and allowing room for the hanger to be attached. Continue with the rest of the pieces until it is completely wrapped. Now, if you prefer, you can pick up some clear craft ornaments or foam balls for this project too, as well as any ribbon or material. Again, this can be super personalized for your decor. Next, reattach the metal hanger, but to complete the look, embellish it with some twine so that the top edge looks nice and neat. Add a string and you're all finished. As a tree ornament, these will look beautiful, but also in a grouping, they make a gorgeous arrangement as well. This third Christmas DIY couldn't get any simpler. This one involves pieces from an old ceramic Christmas village. Now the village is cute as it is, but to fit my more neutral decor theme, I'm going to spray paint the houses with several thin layers of glossy white spray paint. The spray paint that I love for these types of projects is the Krylon Fusion all-in-one paint in glossy white. The key to getting a perfectly smooth finish is to do several thin coats. I think in total I probably did 7. I completely let it dry overnight, and then it was time to add a bit of sparkle. I'll be using this iridescent glitter along with some Mod Podge to give the appearance of glistening snow on the housetops. Taking the Mod Podge, I'll brush over any area that snow would naturally accumulate, like rooftops, staircases, trees, and around the bases of the houses. Before the glue dries, I'll quickly sprinkle the glitter, shaking off the excess, collecting any of the glitter that has fallen and putting it back into the container so there isn't much waste. Let completely dry and display this gorgeous renewed village on shelves or on tabletops for a grand impact. Here is a final look at the completed village. I love taking pieces that I otherwise would not have been happy with and transforming them easily into something I am excited to display. And it only took spray paint and glitter to renew them. This last Christmas DIY I have for you, I'll be taking a branch, wrapping it with yarn, and making a beautiful, rustic, natural-looking arrangement for Christmas. First, I start by securing the yarn at the end of the branch like so. Next, I'll continue wrapping the branch until I meet a fork. Then, I'll use this technique to wrap the smaller limb. This is another DIY that you can totally make unique, with so many colors, textures, and choices of yarn available. The yarn I'm using is from Hobby Lobby, which I had on hand from a previous project. I'm so happy with the final result. It reminds me of a birch twig, and that is exactly what I was going for. Once the branch is totally wrapped, I'll knot the yarn as well as hot glue the end to secure it in place. To give you another idea on how to display these branches, here in my son's room I created an organic natural wall piece that can be used year-round. Now I'll finish up by embellishing the branches with these mini bells for the perfect Christmas touch. And here is how it turned out. Well friends, that's all for today's video. Let me know which was your favorite down in the comments below. I think mine was the wall art with the 3 trees. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. I've already decorated my family room for Christmas, so if you're searching for more decor ideas, definitely go back and watch it. I can link it down below. I have so much more fun Christmas stuff coming out for you, so I don't want you to miss out. I hope to see you next time. Have a blessed week. Bye!